Ethereum is gonna keep being mineable. The mining of Ethereum is not dying, and in the video of today I'm gonna explain why part of Ethereum is gonna stay in proof of work and we are going to be able to mine it. This incredible news has been the last thing to talk about the last days, and I really want to explain to you because I think it's very interesting if you are mining right now. But before we start, I want to ask you, as always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and if you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments below, or you can write us on Instagram. You have the link in the description. And with all that already said, let's go! Okay, so here we are, and as I said, one of the biggest cryptocurrency, as you may already know, is Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is the second cryptocurrency by market capitalization, which means it's the second cryptocurrency by size behind Bitcoin. Okay, this cryptocurrency, as you may all know, is proof of work. It means we can mine it, but from September it's moving to proof of stake, which means you have to put your funds to validate transactions and there is no more mining anymore, or that's what they told us. But the reality is that Ethereum is gonna still be mined, and in this video we're gonna specifically explain that. Okay, so as you see, Ethereum right now, as I said, is the second cryptocurrency by market capitalization, and if you want to know basically how much you earn mining in general, the people who mine, the coin that gives the most results always is Ethereum. Okay, if we put that we have a 360 Ti, which is basically graphic card, the coin that gives the most profit is still Ethereum. It's $1.45 a day right now, and as you can see, yes, there is other coins. There is Ubic, which is also based in Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken, actually. Ravencoin, Neoxa, Confluent, there's a lot of random coins, but the big one is Ethereum, and it's the one who gives the most profit. So there's a lot of people who was asking, like, okay, now that Ethereum dies, what are we gonna do? Well, seems like maybe one of the solutions is to keep mining Ethereum, and that's what we're gonna see today. Why? Well, because very recently in Twitter, there was this account, Galois Capital, which I personally follow. Yes, randomly I follow it. It's not that big. It has like 40,000 followers. Yeah, around 40,000 followers, talking about the merge and saying, hey, what is going to happen during the merge? Is it going to be a merge to proof of stake that is going to go smoothly, or there's going to be one chain from proof of work and one chain from proof of stake? That's what he was saying in this case, and he was also talking about the difficulty bomb, because in the case that you can mine Ethereum, remember that Ethereum, you're going to be able to mine it after the merge, but there's going to be a difficulty bomb that is basically going to, well, make it not profitable, and then it will disappear. So this difficulty bomb is going to still be there. Well, that's the big question. And he was asking, okay, what about miners? What are miners going to do? Most of the miners are going to go to mine Ethereum Classic, because as they say now, it's one of the biggest possibilities. You know, Ethereum Classic is a fork of Ethereum. We'll talk about it later. And it's the rank 19th by market capitalization. And again, it's a very big currency, okay? So will they move to there? Or if Ethereum can still be mined, if there is this difference between mineable Ethereum and non-mineable Ethereum, will they stay in Ethereum? So basically they start talking about it just in a normal way, like just, as I swear, like just a small tweet. Well, from this, everything changed because people started realizing, damn, Ethereum can be mineable. There's a possibility that Ethereum will be mineable. And you may be asking right now, Pedro, how is Ethereum going to be mineable? Like, what are you talking about? Because you are there, you're thinking like, how can it be mineable? Well, that's where this beautiful man with this beautiful bold face comes into place. The name of this guy is Chandler. And who is this guy? This guy is one of the guys who was working on Ethereum when the DAO hack happened, and is one of the guys who made the fork, who created Ethereum Classic. And you may be saying, Pedro, what is it? I need to understand this. Okay, what I'm going to explain to you is basically something that happened in 2016, if I'm not mistaken, okay, before 2017. Basically, in Ethereum, in those days, there was a huge organization, a huge decentralized autonomous organization, a DAO, that was like, I think it has like 10% of all the Ethereum in circulation. And it was hacked, okay? Someone hacked it and took all the funds from the DAO, and they were basically stealing all the money. So what happened in this situation? The Ethereum Foundation, the leaders of Ethereum, they act like a dictator, a good one, but a dictator. And they said, okay, we're gonna go back in time in the blockchain. Basically, this still happened in the block number, let's say 25. We're gonna go back to block number 24, and we're gonna continue from there. So basically, we're going back in time in the blockchain, and we're gonna make like this that never happened, okay? This goes against every rule of the blockchain. Okay, in the blockchain, the general rule is always that you cannot go back. The blockchain is immutable, you cannot change it. So how are you gonna go back and change it? Like, it's not fair, it's not okay, right? So there's some people who said, okay, we don't want to do that, we don't want to go back in time and give the money back. We are sad for the people who lost their money, but a blockchain shouldn't be able to be changed. This is what created Ethereum Classic. They created a fork. A fork is when from one blockchain, two blockchains go along, okay? This happened a lot. There's a lot of forks from Bitcoin. For example, Ravencoin is a fork of Bitcoin. Monero is a fork of Bitcoin. Everything is a fork of Bitcoin, basically. So basically, a fork is when they grab the blockchain of Bitcoin and they divide it, and then they go from one way and Bitcoin goes through other way. That's the most simple way to say it. So basically, that's what they did with Ethereum Classic. And that's what is most probably gonna happen with Ethereum. Before the merge comes into place, there will be a fork between Ethereum mineable and Ethereum not mineable. As I said before, it was a rumor. It was just these guys talking about it. But then this beautiful man, Chandler started talking about it. Why? Well, because they are not the only ones interested. As you see, prominent Chinese Ethereum miners wants to resist the merge and create a fork. As he says here, Chandler is attempting to fork Ethereum and maintain a proof-of-work version of the knwo that he's calling now ETHPoW. Basically, this news is telling the same thing, and basically is telling how the big miners in China, even though in China right now mining is banned technically, but there's a lot of big miners still, and you have to remember that cryptocurrency used to be huge in all the Asian sphere and in Chinese sphere in 2017. Now it's mostly in Europe, mining is in Europe, but cryptocurrencies come from Asia, basically, okay? So, as I was saying, this guy is one of those big miners. He's related to Ethereum Classic. He has always been related to miner, and he's not the only one. There's a lot of miners in the Chinese sphere that want to keep mining, and basically they said, well, let's just fork Ethereum and create Ethereum that you can fork and has the same thing. Remember, Ethereum is great, not because it's Ethereum, because it has a lot of applications installed in Ethereum, and that's why Ethereum is so great, that's why it's so huge. So, if you can still mine Ethereum, if you keep Ethereum, it's not like Ethereum Classic, because the problem with Ethereum Classic is that yes, you can mine it, but it's not that profitable. Why it's not that profitable? Well, because there's a lot of people mining in general, and Ethereum Classic has no use for Ethereum Classic. Like, there's no apps in Ethereum Classic. Why would you buy Ethereum Classic in the first place? So if the price doesn't go up, really, it only goes up for speculation, why would it be profitable to mine, right? If you want to give your computational power, you want to give it to a blockchain where there is apps, where they can use it, right? Like in Ethereum. We made a video specifically about Ethereum Classic recently, so you may have it around here, but that's the main point, okay? So having known that, basically, we can assume for sure that there is gonna be a proof of work Ethereum in place. Ethereum is gonna keep being mined, okay? And how do I know this? Because it's not the only ones who are talking about it. As you may see, they have, well, there's already a Twitter account that created ETHPoW, and they have a Discord and they're talking about it. There's not a lot of it. Well, there's some Chinese guys, that's for sure. As I said, this is very big in China. And also they said that they have an agreement with Poloniex to support ETHPoW. We'll see if that's really true. But we know that another exchanges like BitMEX is already offering a strategy on potential ETHPoW split. So basically they are saying that this may probably happen. And we're talking about the exchange. The most important thing is if this fork exists, that the exchange support this cryptocurrency. They support this ETHPoW, which probably they will, okay? Especially if there is interest. So as I say, this is a huge possibility. Now I would say that there's a almost certain possibility that it will exist. The real question is, will it be big enough? Will it be profitable? And that's what we're gonna talk about. Why? Well, because Ethereum is great because it has 200 billion in market cap, which is crazy, okay? It's a huge amount of money. If we check Ethereum Classic, yeah, it's huge, it's number 20, but it's like 5 billion market cap. 5 billion market cap is like, what, 2.5% over the Ethereum total market cap. So it's like very big compared with Ethereum. So this new Ethereum one, if it would be mineable, if you can have this Ethereum that you can mine, how big is it gonna be? Is it gonna be half as Ethereum? Is it gonna be a quarter of Ethereum? Is it gonna be 75% of the size of Ethereum? We need to understand that basically most of the apps that basically the reason why you use Ethereum are going to be moving to Ethereum 2. And in one of these tweets, I couldn't find it right now, but from Galois Capital, the guy, Paulo Laordo, I think is his name, basically he's the guy from Tether. He answered and he said, we are moving to Ethereum 2, but maybe we offer also services in Ethereum 1. But basically they are moving to Ethereum 2. If everyone moves to Ethereum 2, then there's no difference between Ethereum Classic and Ethereum Proof of Work because there's no applications in there. So the more applications decide to stay in Ethereum 1, the better it will go for this Proof of Work work Ethereum. First of all, first option is if the merge doesn't go well, if it doesn't go smoothly, there's going to be more applications who are going to stay. But even if it goes smoothly, I think if there's a lot of people that support this new coin, this fork, and they are using it, like there's a lot of interest about it, I think that these applications will probably offer services in both. And we'll have Uniswap, for example, offering service in the Ethereum network of proof of work, which is the normal network, they don't have to change anything, and also offering it in the Ethereum proof of stake, where they have to make a change. So this can make that maybe Ethereum difficulty or the way of mining doesn't change too much. Maybe the market cap goes half. We never know. We don't really know, but the probability is that we will keep mining. So what about profitability? Will it go down? Well, almost certainly it will go down still, because this coin is not going to be as big as Ethereum. But for sure, it won't go as bad as they were saying, because they were saying basically September is apocalypse, right? Like you're going to have, as you may know, you have 10 people mining Ethereum for all of the other coins together, okay? So for one person that mines any of the other coins, there is 10 people mining Ethereum. So the moment Ethereum cannot be mined, they're going to move to the other coins, and we already saw the difficulty of Ethereum Classic going from 300 to 400 just because the price went up a little bit and it was more profitable than Ethereum. Which means that if everyone moves to Ethereum Classic, difficulty is going to be so high that profitability is going to go from what is now 127 to maybe like 50 cents. So obviously, if you keep a network like Ethereum that is so huge, it's still mineable, and you keep even half of the market cap, still you will get a profit of around, let's say, maybe 50 cents, 60 cents, kind of like half. But these people won't move to other algorithms, or they will move, but they will move between algorithms to reach a point where it's more profitable to mine all of them at some point that is higher. So maybe we won't earn like 30 cents, maybe we'll earn 70 cents. We don't know the numbers, but this is good news, because the more basically big cryptos that we can mine, the better the future for miners look like. So this is the news that I was bringing today. As I said, this is almost 100% confirmed. Even the guy for Tron was saying that he supports this thing. I didn't find the tweet now. I think he changed something. Like, for example, this, when I was talking about security, he always said that for Tron, security is the best thing. And that's kind of what they were saying also with the proof of work. And as I said, there's a lot of news about it. I'm sorry, but this guy only tweets in well, basically he only tweets in Chinese, so it's difficult. But as you can see, for example, he was in this news, they were saying about the change to proof of work, and is very probable. As I said, it's very, very probable. Okay, this guy already was in Ethereum Classic, he's a developer, he's related to a lot of big guys in China. I think it's 100% sure that we'll have it. I don't know how big it will be. So great news for miners. If you are mining, September may not be the end, maybe a good idea to keep mining. We'll see how it goes. So this is not financial advice, maybe it goes bad, but this was what I wanted to bring you today. If you like the video, please like, and if you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe. I don't know what to say. I think that's all. So yeah, if you like the video, just like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.